Actually, I've been the leader of my community for approximately 50 years plus. I started in 1967, 68. Last I met him many years ago. Actually, a friend of his brought him in to a place I was at and told me Les was the toughest guy in the world and that he could beat anybody up. And that's how I met him. Then I learned what he did. He's quality control in the forest industry, and I offered him a job, quality control, bucking, and in a salvage operation that I was running in Henderson Lake at the time. That's what it was called. It has now been changed to Ho-Chuckless Lake. So I've known Les for many years. What's that, 30 years or something like that. Anthony! Yeah, Anthony's a good guy, so we tease him a lot. So I gave him the name String or Cheese String because that's what he looks like. He looks like a cheese string. And it's a term of endearment. If we didn't like him, we wouldn't tease him. I'm proud of a lot of things pretty equally, but I've been dreaming about putting together a tourism outfit for many years. I do have a Aboriginal tourism strategy. I do have a commercial tourism strategy that I've put on paper. But this was an opportunity when Les approached me about let's fill a gap in town. Let's call it the turn left strategy. Because all the tourists go straight through. We want them to turn left, come to Port Alberni and do something around Port Alberni. And I thought it was a great opportunity, so I said it's a no-brainer, I'm in. So we all got some money together, put it in, went and got a loan, bought some assets, and here we are.
A lot of things, little brother, but one of them would be the outdoors. Vancouver Island more specifically. There's beauty everywhere you look. Les and I volunteer at Palliative Hospice in town here, and one night he was asking about photographs, and I love to go out and take photos, so we just sort of talking about photos and taking people to really nice places and having them take photos, and next thing you know, here we are with a van and a trailer. Charlie is Chief Grumpy Bear. Favorite staff meal would be making a deluxe pizza for my peeps. It's your little brother. I'm thankful for a lot of things, but right now it's for this opportunity with my partners to create something that people will want to experience. I'm thankful for this chance.
I met Anthony Kimber in our local hospice in Port Alberni. Anthony's a volunteer at the hospice, so am I. We started talking about adventure tourism just off the cuff, and one thing led to another. Here we are. I've known Charlie at a different time in a different world, and we were both loggers. Back in the day, there's lots of work and lots of activity in that industry here, and logging is clearly a consumptive industry, and it has its limits. So we've kind of grown beyond it and have combined our ambitions to do something other than logging. And this is where we've come back together again in this venture. My passion is the outdoors and outdoor activities, and nothing makes me feel more comfortable or happy than being out here doing this, and I appreciate that other people want to have that same feeling. So, you know, why not extend what makes me happy and share it with the rest of the world, especially when we have this part of the world that people are coming to seek anyways. I'd like to see Big Island Adventures in 5 years grow into a remote wilderness experience where we can host people in a multi-day trip and provide several different experiences for them during that trip. This year we're starting light. We're starting with day trips to Fino. But in time, I'd like to give folks a half-week experience that would blow their minds, places that we could show them and things we could do out here. My best attribute would be my sense of humor. I try to see humor in every day, in every conversation. Without humor, it's a life missing a dimension.